All right, Shalom. It's your brother Shapayu from GMS Chicago coming at you again with a quick lesson. Um, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar Kadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the elect wherever we may be. Um, I'm going to hop straight into this. I'm going to do some commentary, bring out some scriptures. We're just going to dive straight into it, man. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to play this kind of a little fast, but you should be able to understand what he's saying.
Drake, he gifted Sexy Red with an iced out Cartier watch. Yo, what's your thoughts on Sexy Red?
I mean, she's she's one of them ones that
I'm going to play it a little faster, Salakia.
she's not trying to pretend to be something she's not. I think she's comfortable in her truth. I think she has to be careful
Which way?
in being exploited. Just because, it's like that, like what Charles
She exploits herself, but nonetheless.
White just said, and I find a lot of truth in what he said. A lot of people hate Charleston White. But again, here's somebody who it's hard for him to round up his troops because he ruffles so many feathers. On one day, one of your people that's got your back might fuck with what you're saying, but tomorrow you may say some shit about something totally different that pisses them off, and they're not willing to march and go to war with you or about you. Kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he was in the business of not offending people, he would have a hell of a situation behind him. He'd have a hell of a brigade, but he's not in the business of being friends with people. He's not in the business of making allies.
Yeah.
He states that clearly. That's why he kind of jumps around. So you can't keep your hand on the pulse of what he's going to say or do, what he's going to react to. And then he'll drop some real good truth in there. And just on the Sexy Red thing, what he said was, she's promoting the whole spirit.
Right, the Jezebel spirit, man. The harlot. All right? Now, if it's anything these other nations want us to do, it's to go the fuck off. Because when we ain't listening to the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, that's when they know to take us down. So long as they keep us in a state of mind, they feel like they have an upper hand. Now listen, the 2/3 are always going to be in a fucking weird state of mind. Only the elect is going to come out of this shit. All right? But nonetheless, first of all, that spirit has been promoted for fucking years, way before this woman came on the scene. You had your little Kims, you have your Foxy. You've been had this spirit out there. All right? Now, whether they weren't twerking and percolating as much as they are now, or being as half naked as much as the lyrics were still the same for the most part. All right?
And it's no different than what young men been on, young black men, you know what I'm saying? But as he said, like
And here's the tomfoolery it is. It's nothing different than what the young black man been on. No. It's our heavenly right to have multiple women if we choose to have that. All right? That's not being a hoe. That's not being a harlot. All right? Only problem comes in if you're messing with a woman that's dealing with a man. That's called adultery. But see, these niggas try to be so politically right. Like, he didn't even want to say what he really wanted to say about the girl. The niggas just tiptoeing around the fucking bush. All right? It's the problem we have with so-called leaders or so-called people who have a so-called fucking name in a fucking community. All right? It's full of shit, man. All right? Same shit you probably still doing. All right? You being a fucking hypocrite. Same thing, young. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit, man.
the young black women, the black woman, they've been subjected to society's systemic approach when it comes to racism. Yes, but can you imagine if the black mother was taken out of the home?
But why do you skip over the black man? See, motherfucker. So he's about to say, basically, he's going to get to the point where, yeah, she's putting the whole spirit out there. She's doing this. But can you imagine the household without the black woman? Don't try to add sugar to shit. It's still a shit sandwich. All right? Yeah, you think the so-called black man hasn't gone through the same shit? So listen to what this nigga's about to say, man.
Absolutely not.
So you can't even, your mind can't even
because they have been
think of
the backbone of the black family.
So you took the black father out of the home in a lot of ways.
So the nigga said, can you imagine if they took the black mother out of the black home? Then he just admitted they already took the father out. Do you know what that leaves you with? Orphans, nigga. You're left with society raising our fucking children. That's what the fuck you left with, man. Right? And that's the answer to your fucking question. All right? All right? CPS, that's what it's fucking called. All right? And how much more spiritually? All right?
And they can't just say they or them, the system of it all. You know what I'm saying? And if we fall into that trap, we continue.
Can't say they or them. Who fucking created the system, mister? That's what I mean. These niggas want to be politically fucking correct.
Spiral, and it just looks like, damn, it's a lot of one-parent homes, a lot of single-parent homes, right? If we say,
all right, now let's go to the scriptures, man. That's what I mean. These niggas ain't in tune with their heritage, man. Fuck it. No. Let's do around 28. Let's just go to fucking weirdos, man. All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you, very delicate, his eyes should be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. There go your single parent households, man. That's part of the fucking curses, man. All right? Part of the curses. All right?
say that in our culture, it's more single mothers at home with the kids. And we've been still figuring out how to get by. What happens if you take the mother out the home?
Catastrophe.
So like, for instance,
A breakdown.
It was already catastrophe when they took the father out the home. Look at the situation. So if you take so are you saying if you take the black mother and leave the father, it's still a catastrophe? Or what? Because there's been data behind that to disprove that. All right? But see, this is how the niggas jump on this whole trail, man. Stop trying to put shit on the pedestal, man, and call it for what the fuck it is. All right? Nigga, we talking about her putting the whole spirit out. You want to, well, imagine a black mother. Man, shut the fuck up.
so for instance, with my mom, in my entire life, I know of 4 men that she may have ever engaged with. That's my father, my brother's father, and possibly 2, maybe 3 more guys that I know only because you didn't come home this one time out of 700 nights. Mm-hmm. You didn't come home this one time. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when my mom, and rest her soul, that's when she was coming up. Now, these women is letting it be known, I'll do you and your brother. Yeah. That's my lick back. I get some get back by smashing your brother, nigga. Yo, I'm gonna get this thing away. I want this way, do this and that. Buy me this, buy me that. I'm fucking. And that's not just Sexy Red. It's a lot of women doing it, but Sexy Red has a different approach. She has a downright, I'm in the hood, I'm out the hood approach. It's not a polished thing. I'm not trying to be commercial. I'm promoting classic, ratchet, hoe-like activity. That's just what it is. I'm not gonna judge her just off of her music because I have my.
Whether you judge her off her music or not, that spirit is still being pushed, and that spirit is going off according to the scriptures. There should be no harlots amongst Israel. All right? Yeah, that's literally what all these fucking women are doing. All right?
Myself have been judged just off of my music. And then when I talk to people,
the mass majority of them.
Like, oh wow, you're a really nice guy. Oh wow, I didn't think you had some sense. I'm like, damn, do I come off that ignorant? The first thing they say, well, your music. I'm like, man, fuck. Well, okay, all right, okay, I'm gonna get that. I don't know. I've never met Sexy Red. I don't believe I have. And you know what? She could actually be a real down chick. She could be a good person. She could be a viable citizen. But listen to her music and the imagery that's being put out. She's just like a little hood chick that's just doing her thing. She done figured out a cadence. She done figured out a sound, whoever producing with her, who's ever engineering her, who's ever writing with her or for her. they figured it out because it's not like polished, it's not clean. Her music sounds like demo quality music.
No, it matches what she's saying.
Yeah,
100%. Like
I'm not trying to be
sonically
polished. It feel like I got a okay producer who is not trying to go and use everybody else's sound bank. He got his sounds. This the 808 he gonna use, this the snare he gonna use, and we rocking. This shit is not that polished, but y'all love it. I'm gonna keep delivering. That's what she give me.
Yo, you know, did you see that joint with her? I think the dude put up the video. It's a pig of a video.
I was just looking at that shit like,
homeboy wearing an ankle bracelet. Like everything about this woman's persona, it all gel together. It's nothing.
Well, let's keep it 100 though. Let's keep it 100. Like, just because you somebody with a name, you got some money now, who you're attracted to.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't let that change. That's just like me. Like, when I got on, it was some chicks in the hood that I was looking at like, I would still hit you. Like, you from the hood, we from the same fucking hood.
Yeah.
I just ain't got around to hitting you yet. It's just you always had a boyfriend. But if I can hit you, I still hit your motherfucker. And I'll pipe you up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? So she's just what it is. She what she promotes, she ain't too good for it. She just got a career that's going there and some music. Because if this shit slow down and she can't keep up, that's what she gonna be right back at if she can't figure it out.
What she knows. What she's attracted to.
So I'm not surprised. I'm not like, oh my God, girl, you're supposed to know better. I'm listening to the music. I'm seeing the way she presents herself. And it's not that she don't know better. It's what she's comfortable with doing and what she want to put out. So, hey man, because I'm not knocking Sexy Red. I don't want anybody to think I'm knocking her. I do want us to be a little.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Motherfuckers don't want to say what's right and what's fucking wrong because they want to be politically fucking correct, man. Listen, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not about politically being fucking correct. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about right and fucking wrong, righteousness and wickedness. And you're going to get judged, all right? Whatever fucking category you fall under, nigga, the judgment is going to be fucking met, all right? Man, I truly hate the leaders of our people, man. All right? And it's crazy. You have some women that say this is wrong, this or that. So, motherfuckers have morals. There's morals at the end of the fucking day, man. All right? Just like he's going to go into, well, the kids are listening to this. And that's the point. Esau Edom wants your children so that he can shape and mold them the way they want to. Like I said, they already got the secret to the recipe. If these people ain't following the commandments, we can fucking destroy them. So what better age to start at than your fucking children, man? That's why you have to be careful with your kids playing Roblox. You know, those servers be open. YouTube thing, because every fucking child has an iPad now. So the access is there, especially if you ain't fucking watching them. So you have to put certain parental codes on these fucking devices because Esau is trying to get your children, man. All right?
More sensible when it comes to the censorship. Because these babies listening to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Babies listening to this shit, bro. Like, you gotta think.
And that's where it gets, like, us as parents, us as adults in hip hop. Like, see, you gotta understand, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. Hip hop now, it's a couple of generations in it.
Yes, sir.
And we a little older. We the hip hoppers with mortgages. So
right.
We might have been Sexy Red at one point. But it's a little different. We got kids. And as much as we love the music, we love the culture, we're still adults who love our kids more.
Yeah, but that culture has to change. Is this the culture you want to be remembered by? Or is it another legacy you want to fucking leave? All right? And that's one thing our people got away from. They don't know how to fucking live. They don't know the truth of our heritage, our nationality, and the honor that comes with that, man. There's honor in being a fucking good woman, man. There's scriptures about it. All right? Even the work the woman has to do in the household. All right? Sometimes it's just handling the daily affairs, man. Making sure shit is in order. The first one woke, the last one, that's a big fucking job. Making sure shit gets done when the husband's not around, man. All right? But see, people just want to sit there. Oh, whatever.
And where's the fine line when I love this, but I don't know if I want my kids exposed to this. I don't know if I want them thinking that this is normal.
I think people get the whole thought process. Oh, the kid, they'll be all right. They straight. They cool. Nah, it's a difference.
It's a difference.
You know, because you can see how it changes. Like, when I was doing music, niggas was trappers. Then after me, niggas started Like now niggas is druggies and killers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Niggas is druggies and killers.
And you got rappers themselves, playing right into every word they speaking.
Yeah, it's niggas is druggies and killers, man. Like everything is an op. I'm like, hey man, I don't even want to put it out that I got no ops because I don't. And I know it's people that probably don't like me. I ain't no question about it. Like niggas, backpack rappers, no niggas is what clappers. No, for real. And niggas just want to niggas want to get high. I'm talking to a young nigga like, well, I know you got the perk. I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with the perk. But let me put you on. Let me, nah, but I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm not cool because I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit because I don't know what that shit doing to me.
Yeah.
I don't want no hard drugs. When I was a kid, you seen a motherfucker popping some pills, you was like, shit. You ain't gonna turn out right, boy. You gonna be burned out before time. You know what I'm saying? Then why parade and gallivant around as if this is my biggest asset if it's a downfall? That's why I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like I'm not. I mean, some people say, hey man, you just got to get your lemons, turn to lemonade. Life give you lemons, turn to lemonade. Nah, but if I'm addicted to a drug, right? It kind of diminishes some of the negative connotation that comes with it. It kind of, it's like a tarnish on it. It's like, well, shit. Seems like that's how niggas be. It seems like it should be no new drug addicts, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the realest,
Bro.
Yeah,
I do nephew. Nigga.
of course.
Like
He tiptoed around the whole fact that what you're doing is fucking wrong. But nonetheless, man, I pray this was edifying. It just shows you the stupidity of our people and the willingness of not to stand up for what's righteous. It just shows you that. All right. Oh, I did have scriptures. Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife should be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and the land that should be divided by a line. All right, and guess what? Our sons and daughters are dying by the sword, whether it's everyday gun violence, drugs, whatever it may be. All right, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. All right, and there's plenty more scriptures about women being harlots. You can read the Sirach 28, Sirach 29. No, I think it's Sirach 26, 27. Late 20s. But yeah, you can find these scriptures. All right, with that, shalom.